Happening this Sunday in Pell City's Lakeside Park will be a very special Easter egg hunt unlike any other. It's for visually impaired kids and they require some very special eggs. Joining us now by Zoom is Calera Police Chief David Heisch to explain. David, good to have you with us this morning.
Well, thank you for having me on. This is the best time of year for me. I love the beeping Easter egg.
I know, and you do get excited because this really started for you. And for those who don't remember your story, just briefly explain how this really all started from your daughter.
Well, my daughter was about 2. I have an adopted daughter who's blind and autistic, and we had already learned by the age of 2 that she wanted to do things independently. So I was helping my church, North Shelby Baptist, plan an Easter egg hunt, and I researched on the internet a way that she could hunt Easter eggs independently and came up with a beeping Easter egg idea that somebody else had already done. I didn't invent it, but being an explosive expert working for Department of Justice, I was able to make them a little more efficient, a little cheaper. And I built them in my garage. I've actually got one of the 18-year-old first-generation eggs here that still work.
Oh, let's go back to him on camera because he's holding that up. If we could get out of the video, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this is first generation. This is 18 years old, and this is the 2024 model.
Oh wow.
It's a little bit, but this is the one that's supported by the International Association of Bomb Technicians and Investigators. They supply $10,000 worth a year that goes to military bomb squads to build these for blind kids around the country.
That is so awesome. And not only,
it's called the Rachel Project.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the way, for folks who don't know the Rachel Project, you can find that online. But I know that this project recently sent eggs to the NYPD for an egg hunt up there. It's all over the globe actually now. But what has that been like for you and also Rachel now, knowing that you're bringing joy to a lot of kids this time of year?
Well, you know, when we adopted Rachel, we did not know that she was going to be blind and autistic. So it was something that I had to deal with. And one thing that I've learned, knowing nothing about the world of special needs, is they want to be able to do things independently and normal. And that's the word my daughter uses. Anytime we can make something accessible to where it's more normal for them, it's a good thing, because a lot of these kids have a lot to offer. And those of us that don't understand what they can do, we often miss their talents and their abilities. And when you see these kids that are in a wheelchair and we'll tie a helium balloon to the egg so they can grab it themselves as opposed to somebody handing. We've even made vibrating eggs for deaf and blind kids, and they can feel the vibration on a wooden floor and find them themselves. That's the key.
How about that? All right, so now for people coming to Pell City Sunday, what can they and their families expect?
Yeah, well, they're having their regular Easter egg hunt, but the Alabama Association for Parents of the Visually Impaired has a batch of the eggs that I made, and they're going to have a separate Easter egg hunt for blind children as well as their siblings. And what we do with the siblings is they wear a blindfold, so they get a little feeling of what it's like for their sibling that's blind. Now, when my son was younger, he cheated. He would pull the blindfold up, but it's hard to find these eggs. But another neat about these eggs is teachers for the blind use them to teach children year-round location skills. Blind children now search in 2 dimensions, and you can use these to actually teach life skills to the blind people as well. So they're not just fun, they're also educational. That
is awesome. Calera Police Chief David Heisch, and thank you and Rachel for making a difference. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, sir.
Well, thank you, Mike and Fox 6. You guys have been with me for the long haul with this, and I appreciate it.
All right. We're going to wrap it up there and toss it up to the rooftop.